There are days in our lives when everything feels heavy, just like the sky when it is filled with dark clouds and rain begins to fall. These are what I call rainy days. They can come suddenly, and often we do not expect them. Sometimes rainy days are real, and sometimes they are only in our hearts and minds. But in both cases, they make us feel uncomfortable, sad, or even lonely. When we face such days, it is easy to wish for the sun to come out quickly. We might want to hide under the covers or distract ourselves with our smartphones or other screens. We look for something to make us forget about the rain. But the truth is, rainy days are a natural part of life. Just as nature has its own rhythm, our lives do too. There are times for sunshine and joy, but also times for rain and challenges. If you think about it, the rain is not our enemy. It is not something to fight against or run away from. Rain has its own role and meaning. It gives water to plants, cleanses the air, and brings a sense of calm after it passes. In the same way, the difficult times in our lives can help us grow. They remind us of what is truly important and teach us how to care for ourselves and others. So, when you find yourself in the middle of a rainy day, remember that you are not alone. Everyone has such days, no matter who they are or where they live. The important thing is not to fear these moments, but to see them as part of the journey. Even on the cloudiest day, there is something to learn, and something that can help us become stronger. When rain begins to fall, many people try to avoid it. We open our umbrellas, rush to find shelter, and sometimes even feel annoyed by the sound of drops hitting the ground. But if you stop for a moment and simply listen, you may notice something different. The sound of rain can bring a unique kind of peace, even if it is only for a short time. The rain does not ask for attention. It falls quietly, sometimes gently, sometimes with strength. Each drop creates a pattern that is never exactly the same. If you listen closely, you may hear a soft rhythm, almost like a song. This sound can help you slow down, even in a busy life. For many people who use smartphones, it is easy to fill every quiet moment with news, messages, or music. But the simple sound of rain offers a different experience, one that connects us to the world outside and the present moment. In Japan, there is a tradition of enjoying the sound of nature, including rain. It is called mono no aware, which means finding beauty in things that are temporary or changing. The sound of rain reminds us that everything in life comes and goes. Happiness, sadness, and even problems are not permanent. When you listen to the rain, you may find that your own worries become lighter. Try to notice the rain the next time it falls. You do not have to do anything special. Just listen. Let the sound fill your ears, and allow yourself to be present with it. This small practice can help you feel a little more relaxed and connected, even on a rainy day. The rain's music is always there, waiting for you to hear it. Rainy days often bring a sense of uncertainty. The sky is dark, and it is hard to know when the rain will stop or when the sun will shine again. In life, we also face moments when we are unsure about what will happen next. We may worry about our health, our family, our work, or the future. This uncertainty can make us feel anxious or restless. But uncertainty is a natural part of living. No one can control the weather, and in the same way, we cannot always control what happens in our lives. Instead of trying to predict or change everything, we can learn to find a sense of calm even when things are unclear. It is not always easy, but it is possible. One way to find calm is to focus on what you can do right now. On a rainy day, you might not be able to go outside or do everything you planned, but you can choose how you respond. You can enjoy a warm cup of tea, read a favorite book, or simply rest. In times of uncertainty, taking small actions and caring for yourself can help you feel more stable. Another way is to remember that rain does not last forever. After the rain, the air feels fresh, and sometimes a rainbow appears. Life is also like this. Difficult times will eventually pass, and new opportunities will come. Trusting in this natural flow can make uncertain moments less frightening. The next time you feel lost or worried on a rainy day, remind yourself that it is okay not to have all the answers. You can be gentle with yourself and allow the uncertainty to exist, just as you accept the rain. In this way, you may discover a quiet strength within yourself. On rainy days, we often have to wait. We wait for the rain to stop so we can go outside or continue with our plans. Sometimes the waiting feels long, and we become impatient. We check our phones again and again, hoping for better weather, or we complain to ourselves about the delay. But waiting is not just something to avoid. It can be an important part of our lives. In nature, everything follows its own time. Seeds need time to grow into flowers, and rivers take many years to shape the land. Rain, too, has its own schedule, and we cannot rush it. In the same way, there are times in life when we must wait. We wait for news, for changes, for healing, or for answers to our problems. It is normal to want things to happen quickly, but many things cannot be rushed. Learning to wait patiently is a skill. It does not mean doing nothing, but rather, it means using the time in a good way. When we wait, we can pay attention to small things that we usually miss. We can notice the smell of the rain, the cool air, or the way the drops make patterns on the window. Waiting can give us a chance to rest, to reflect, or even to dream. If you find it hard to wait, remind yourself that you are not alone. Everyone, at some point, must wait for something important. Instead of seeing waiting as a waste of time, try to see it as a gift, a moment to pause and breathe. Patience grows slowly, like a plant, but over time, it can bring peace and understanding. On your next rainy day, allow yourself to wait, and see what new things you discover in the quiet moments. Rain can teach us many important lessons about acceptance and growth. When it rains, we have no choice but to accept the weather. We cannot change it with our will or wish it away. In the same way, there are many situations in life that we cannot control. There are disappointments, losses, and changes that come without warning. Accepting these things does not mean giving up, but rather it means facing reality as it is. When we learn to accept the rain, we may start to see its good points. Rain helps plants grow, fills rivers and lakes, and gives life to the world around us. In the same way, difficult times in our lives can help us grow stronger and wiser. Challenges can teach us about ourselves, about what we truly need, and about what is most valuable. Acceptance does not happen all at once. It often takes time, and sometimes it can feel uncomfortable. But when we stop fighting against things we cannot change, we save our energy and find a sense of peace. We can use that energy to focus on what we can do and how we can move forward. Growth often comes from experiences that are not easy. Just as rain helps a seed become a tree, life's challenges can help us become more understanding and flexible. When you find yourself in a situation you did not choose, try to accept it as part of your own story. Trust that, like the rain, these times can bring something new and good, even if you do not see it right away. By learning from the rain, we can discover new strength and hope inside ourselves. On a rainy day, there is a simple practice you can try. When you notice the rain, pause for a moment. Find a comfortable place, maybe near a window, and just listen to the sound of the rain falling. Let your thoughts slow down and allow yourself to simply be present with the moment. You do not need to fix anything or solve any problems right now. Let the rain be as it is, and let yourself be as you are. If you like, you can take a few slow breaths. Feel the air moving in and out of your body. Notice any feelings or thoughts that come and let them pass by, just as clouds move across the sky. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to experience this moment. The important thing is to be gentle with yourself and to accept whatever you feel. Some people find that writing down their thoughts or feelings during a rainy day can help bring clarity. Others prefer to enjoy a warm drink or read a favorite book. Each person is different, and you can choose what feels right for you. Even if it is only for a few minutes, giving yourself time to pause and notice the world around you can bring comfort and peace. Before I finish, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who watches this channel. Your support, through liking, subscribing, leaving comments, sending super thanks, and joining as a member, means a great deal to me. It is truly encouraging to connect with so many people from around the world, especially those who have an interest in Buddhism and spiritual topics. Thank you for allowing me to share these thoughts with you. May you find calm and new understanding, even on your rainy days.